Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Chayen and Ainainu, Seeing Hashem's Redemption, Shiur number 8. Some very amazing news has come out recently, actually about spirituality in Tel Aviv. Some may say that that's an oxymoron. And of course, it's absolute sheket, it's motzi shemra. It's not true. Yes, Tel Aviv certainly has many secular elements to it, but to deny any spirituality to it, certainly something that's not true of. Wow, we'd certainly say that that's a horrible thing to say. Anyway, some recent news I'd like to just share regarding Tel Aviv and secular Jews in Israel. An interesting study says most secular traditional Jewish Israelis want to study Torah. A recent poll reveals that a majority of Israeli Jews who do not find themselves as observant want to learn more about their roots. This article, if anyone wants to look into it, is by Yishai Karov and published on the 3rd of February, 2015. So here are some of the facts. 57% of Israeli Jews who define themselves as secular traditional are interested in Torah learning and would commit 5 minutes a day to the subject. Said that 54% respondents stated that they have a basic grasp of Judaism. And it goes on. And it says 48 said they'd like to deepen the studies of the Jewish family and other related laws and traditions. 26% said they want to learn more about the Jewish holidays. The overall trend toward a return to Jewish roots is skewed towards older responses about which group wants to have more. And Tel Aviv and Central Coast region that houses 70% of Israeli population, so writes about that, which obviously it's a very serious population, okay, may be, according to the poll, it may be widely considered to be the heart of secular population in the Jewish state, but there have been recent signs of religious renaissance in the region. On Simchat Torah, hundreds flock to Tel Aviv to dance around the Torah and traditional hakafot dances. September, Tel Aviv's educators noted a meteoric rise in religious education in the city, with many families becoming more observant and sending their children to more religious schools. Likewise, small businesses in Tel Aviv have been pushing to keep supermarkets in the city closed on Shabbat, and mid-municipality Knesset moves to change the status quo. And the city drew 2,000 people for a record-setting Shabbat dinner. Yes, this all happened in Tel Aviv. And then, of course, there's another article, separate article about Aish, Tel Aviv, which is really taken off also and affecting a lot of the Jews in Tel Aviv as well. I happen to have a special connection to Aish Tel Aviv. My cousin, Rav Shlomo Chayen, Sam Chayen from the family, is the educational director of Aish Tel Aviv. He leads the minions. He's involved in really raising the level of spirituality for the group there. So, of course, I'm personally very proud of him and the whole Aish Tel Aviv. So it is important, I always say, Ainainu, first introduced to me by my colleague Rav Moshe Lichtman, that you have to see the Gula, and that's the bracha. Let us see all the brachot. And yes, it's true that the Jews have come here. Many of them come here not from the kibbutz Galiot. It seems to be not necessarily dependent on only the frum Jews coming home. All the Jews are coming home. And as the Jews are coming home, then the spiritual revival is taking place for those who have been disconnected to the Masorah. How it could be that way, Mitzvah Hashem will discuss in a separate shiur. But to me, it is crucial to see to see Hashem's closeness to us, and to see that the Jews who are home are getting more connected to the Masorah, and to see that aspect. And yes, there are Jews that are moving further away too, of course, and that always has to be developed. But chas v'shalom, should we miss the beauty and the spirituality among our holy brethren right in front of our eyes? May we continue to share Psurot Tavot. Shalom.